NBA Hall of Famer legend Michael Jordan testified today in a federal antitrust case against NASCAR. Jordan co-owns one of the two teams suing the Racing Association. They claim NASCAR works as a monopoly and limits revenues and freedom for individual teams. NASCAR denies the allegations. CBS News correspondent Skyler Henry reports at what's at stake.
Short and to the point, that was the case for NBA icon Michael Jordan, who took the witness stand today in the trial for his company, which is alleging that NASCAR is operating as a monopoly. Jordan's company, 2311, and its co-owner, Denny Hamlin, along with another team, Front Row Motorsports, are suing NASCAR, saying that the company is stifling opportunities for growth and increased revenue. Jordan said today that NASCAR has not listened to what he calls pillars of opportunity and said growth. Part of that includes increasing opportunities for revenue, a 50-50 split, so to speak, as it relates to their current charter, which would be similar to what is happening in Formula One racing. This is something that NASCAR has denied all along, ever since this suit was introduced late last year. This is a trial that began earlier this week on Monday, is expected to last over the course of the next 2 weeks, and it really could impact the way NASCAR operates going forward, because if Jordan and his team were to win, then that means that NASCAR would have to pay somewhere to the tune of $300 million in damages and potentially have to divest from some of the racetracks it owns. If Jordan's team were to lose, then that means that not only 2311, but also Front Row Motorsports could potentially have to close its doors, because as they are spending millions in order to keep their teams up and running without having a charter, that could potentially mean that they would be operating at a loss with no real opportunities for any real profit over the course of the long term. So we will see what happens on that point. This is something, if you speak with experts, they say that they are surprised that this is something that was not settled outside of court. They say that obviously with a name like Michael Jordan attached to this trial, obviously the ripple effects from that could certainly be significant, not only for how the sport does business moving forward, but also what it could potentially mean for the current charter. Because if Jordan's side were to win, then that means that the current iteration of this charter agreement could potentially be dissolved, and that means that other teams would have to find a new way going forward. Back to you.
Skyler, thank you.